Tesla stock is down 9% year to date and has struggled to find any momentum in concerning times for the global economy. Will the recent move from Tesla act as a catalyst for higher prices in the coming months? If you're new to these videos, welcome. My name is Connor and I'm the Senior Market Analyst at the global brokerage firm M4Next, and I provide videos to this channel on a daily basis, and I cover a wide range of markets. Today's forecast video will be a Tesla stock price prediction following an important news release yesterday. I will look at the key market drivers before conducting a technical analysis. Enjoy. Okay, so let's talk about that headline news event released yesterday. Now, Tesla share price gained 7% yesterday and over the weekend as well, which is quite a big deal actually. It's essentially recovered back around 45% of the losses year to date, and the gain in Tesla's share price came as news that the electric vehicle maker is planning to ask shareholders to agree a stock split in its annual meeting. Essentially, if it was like a 6-to-1 stock split, whatever the share price is now, you can get it for 6 times as cheap. So there's more shares available for retail investors on the market. It just dilutes the stock, it doesn't actually reduce the value of it. This is so it can pay stock dividends to its investors. And if anyone remembers the last stock split in August 2020, the stock price actually saw similar moves and has actually more than doubled since August 2020. Of course, all of those gains aren't down to that particular stock split at the time, but many believe it was an important catalyst. So maybe this is a sign, but the date for the Tesla 2022 annual meeting is still to be confirmed. Now, another important development for Tesla was the news that a huge electric car gigafactory near Berlin was opened. And this is the first European hub for the firm. Elon Musk was actually quick to boast about the $5 billion factory as being its biggest investment in a German car plant in recent history. Rightly so too, as this will boost its international presence and make Europe a lot more accessible to Tesla. Okay, so are there any other factors working in favour for Tesla prices at the moment? Well, the debate between risk-off and risk-on traders has never been more divided, I'd say, at the moment. As you may or may not know, Tesla is situated in the Nasdaq 100 index. In fact, Tesla and the 5 big tech firms have 49% of the weighting in this index. Therefore, it's no surprise that they're correlated. I can show you that on the chart in a minute. The Nasdaq 100 has plenty of reasons to go lower over the next few weeks and potentially months. You've got the war in Ukraine at the moment, in which the use of chemical weapons could escalate this situation dramatically. There are also huge inflation concerns, with many believing actually stagflation's on the way, and that's a period of higher prices with lower economic growth. Really, really bad. We don't want that at all. And the bears will believe this can easily drag Tesla share prices down as well. The bulls will say never to bet against America, and all the negative price factors are already priced in, calling probably the recent low in the Nasdaq as the bottom of the market. I'm personally on the side of the bears at the moment over the next few months, mainly because of inflation. Although I do believe it can go higher over the next week or so as momentum gathers and you get that Tina trade, which is there is no alternative. Either way, I believe Tesla can actually shrug this off. And as a whole, Tesla remains in a position of real strength. I know there seems to be a more risk-off mood at the moment, but Tesla isn't one to sell from the Nasdaq 100, in my opinion. The company continues to remain innovative and will develop and benefit from a world adapting to a more autonomous method. I would like to see Tesla exceed that $1,280 per share mark in the coming weeks and months. Let's take a look at the chart to mark those buying opportunities. I'm on the Tesla share price chart right now, and as you can see, I've left my drawings in if you've watched my short video, which is just a real quick 1-minute summary of what I'm expecting, and I do really believe actually in this trade. I'll just quickly talk through it again to clear things up. You can see the run that Tesla's been on really since the middle of the month, roughly around when we had that gigafactory that was confirmed, and then we obviously had the new news around the stock split, which normally causes the share price to rise as well. When we had that news, you can see the market jumped, right? You can see this gap in the market from over the weekend, from when we went into the Monday's trading session. Absolutely no problem with that, a real sign of strength, but I wouldn't just be jumping into the market right now. As you can see from when we've had previous gaps, even though like here, for example, this market gapped down, and as you can see, we were trading down and people were probably selling down here, but what happened was we actually went up and we actually filled this gap that we had here, and you can see the same happened here. The market was generally moving up, we went in and filled the gap. You can see my point, and I really do believe that prices will come and fill this price inefficient gap this imbalance, as we call it, then I'll be looking for trades higher. What I'd be looking for is some sort of reaction on a lower time frame within this imbalance gap. So maybe if we went down onto the 1 hour chart, you can see a bit clearer what I'd like to see, or even if we went down to potentially the 5 minute chart, I'd be looking for a reaction, a break of structure within this little gap that we have here. So back on the daily chart, we may get it maybe around the 50%. If I do get that, I want my stop loss really just sitting below, and I want to be targeting, I want my stop loss to be, when I target the 1208 level, I'm looking at around a 3 risk reward trade. And as you can see, I can put my stop loss, if it was roughly on the 50%, down just below that 1000 level, targeting 1208, and I've got a nice 3-to-1 risk reward trade. Now I do actually believe that once we do get to this level, we're either going to wick into this level and move slightly lower, which means I'll be happy to take my profits, or we're actually going to move slightly higher and we're actually going to go up and test this 1300 level. I would like to leave some of my trade in there at this time. Alternatively, for the bears, or for anyone who's not really believing in Tesla as a company at the moment, I can't see why, but maybe they think the risk-off mood is going to drag the Tesla share price back down to something around below 1,000. Then you could argue a really clean premium levels at the moment. We're actually running into this daily order block that we have here. We're trading in that order block at the moment. Maybe we'll get a situation where we snap, we get a reaction on a 5 minute time frame. We actually snap below, and then we can start to look to sell. And anyone who's selling the market, I think a really sensible take profit level will be down at around the 778 level, which is a nice demand zone from where we had that initial rise in Tesla. Now, in order to provide an update on this, I will provide an update in our Discord channel, and you're welcome to join that for free. If you just drop the company a message on any of our social medias which I run, or drop your comments in on the comments section, I can share my Discord username with you, and I can get you added to our free Telegram channel, which is really, really great for you to see the update to this trade. So that's it for my Tesla share price forecast. If you have enjoyed this video, of course, please give it a thumbs up. Any subscriptions to the channel as well. We do appreciate the growth that this channel is seeing. Other than that, I'll catch you all for the next forecast video, which is going to be tomorrow. Cheers.